Hello guys, this is Sabas and today I have a new character to show. Basically it's a composition, it's not just a character, and today I'm gonna concentrate more on the background side. Having said that, I want to show the sketching process of the character as well, because this is what I drew first and then I decided to add the background, and I will show this very fast. As you see here, I'm taking my notes, and the character is Billy the Kid, actually, from the Wild West. It's a famous outlaw, for those who don't know. And I decided to make him in a scene in a bar, playing, drinking, etc. And the reason I chose this scene is because it's from his biography. It's a real scene. So as you see here, I started sketching very roughly, as always, just getting my idea out there, and then I start refining, applying a few anatomy rules here and there. It's a cartoon, so anatomy is flexible, and I'm defining more and more and more. And here I add my colors, my shadows and shades. Okay. I would like to speak a little bit about this square behind the character. As you see, I place a square. I already know that it's gonna be a door and there's gonna be a light source coming from this door. But I chose this on purpose to do a square and a circle on the table. I'm gonna speak about this later on in detail, but let me say very briefly that this square creates a frame around the character, and the focal point is his face and his hands and basically his torso. So I'm placing the focal point inside a square, which will make the information be received easier. This is the reason I do that. And also the brain receives shapes easier, simple shapes instead of like complex information. So let me show you very fast my sketching process and my coloring and shading and shadowing. Okay, so this is the final result on Procreate, and as you see, I have a background I did very roughly, and I took everything on Photoshop after that, because Photoshop has more tools. One of these tools is AI, and I used AI to create the background. I took the sketch in an AI tool, and I asked the AI to render it in the same style as my character, same colors, same rendering, and everything. And it did quite well. I'm very happy with the result. Of course, I played a little bit with contrast and color. I'll show you guys. So it was kind of like this, and of course I need to add my touch. So today I will speak, as I said, about the background mostly. As you see, the character is in a perspective. I use the two-side perspective. Let's place the horizon around there, maybe a little bit there. Okay, let's say this is our horizon, and how the perspective works is that I'm gonna choose a focal point. In this case is the face. So from the face I'm gonna draw some lines, and those lines, if you stretch them, they should end up in the focal point. You see this with the cards, you see this with the drinks, approximately always, and even with the door, there's a line over there, and here is lines from the bar. So this is the focal point, the character, not just the face, I could say the whole torso, and from there the perspective starts to stretch out. Okay, so as I said earlier, I would like to speak a little bit about the shapes, and as you see, this drawing has the element of shapes very much. The first one is the door. It's a very nice square over here, and as I said, I did this on purpose to place everything inside the square where my main character is. We can stretch the square a little bit, and this tells our brains to look inside the square. The brain will see the square first because it's easier to process, and then it will go inside the information. The same as the circle here. You can divide the whole drawing into shapes, and this is very nice. You start from simple and you go more complex. We'll have another shape over here. It's also a square, a little bit tilted, and you can divide this in more squares, etc. So when I started drawing the background, I had in my mind simple shapes, and then I started adding more detail. So this is very helpful. This is something I do usually. You see there's more shapes here, more circles, and everything is shapes basically. So this is about the shapes. Now I would like to speak a little bit about the lightning. The lightning is very interesting in this composition. So we have 3 light sources. Most of the times I use 3 light sources. Oops, what is this? Okay, let's make a new layer. The first light source is the sun from outside. This is number 1, and it's moving inside towards this direction and this direction, this direction. So the light just spreads inside. So this is the main light. The secondary light is this lamp over here, and this light only hits a few key areas, and this is very nice because I get to choose where to lit the area and where to keep it darker, and I play with it to create a more dramatic effect. And the number 3 light is the reflected light. As always, the light hits the floor or an object and it bounces back, and every time it bounces it loses around 90% of its strength. So obviously it's not going to be as strong, it's going to be less strong, but it's going to have the same color as the main light source and the secondary. So in this case there could be a little bit of yellow, like reflect like over there, but as I said, you should lose 90% of its strength. It's kind of like this. I'm not gonna keep it now because in this case I don't want it. I want everything to be very dark there. So yeah, this is what I've been working on. This is Billy the Kid. It's not the final drawing. I'm gonna finalize it and post it for you guys to see. And as always, I would like to hear your comments and your suggestions. What will you do differently? What will you change? What do you like and you wouldn't change? Because every artist has a different approach, and I like to learn and I like to share as well. So I'm gonna end this video for now, and I'm looking forward for your comments and to read your suggestions and your approaches. So thanks for watching, and let's keep in touch. Bye bye.